takes a minute. What is up, everybody? This is CW3 here, and we were back with some more Outer Worlds DLC Murder on Indios, Eridanos, whatever. Last time we played the game, we went to Ada after she was watching her serial, I think it's called, and we found out that a character called Halcyon Helen was killed by someone. We were sent to this planet as an inspector by some people who for some reason could not figure out how to do it, but the elves were giving a device at said planet to figure out what the hell's been going on and why. And sorry, drink some water. And we caught our first lead, which is that Halcyon Helen went to the orchards, or was at the orchard before she died. So now we're at the orchards. We found out that she went to some lab for a tour. We are inside of the lab, and yeah, so obviously you might want to watch the last episode to figure out what the hell has been going on. But we are at the RR and D lab, which awkwardly the game didn't save when we were actually entered this place. We're already inside here, so let's go ahead and enter. Also, we'd like to kind of apologize for the very end of the episode, or very towards the end of the episode. I was not giving a lot of commentary at all. I'm gonna try to do better on that. Like I said, it is hard to talk and play sometimes. I also was trying kind of ordering a pizza for myself. I was by myself and I wanted to do that. So yeah, that's about it. Alright.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Sorry if you heard some of my things. That was my heater that was on at the time, and you may or may not hear my fan right now, but you shouldn't be able to hear. Alright, so we heard what she said last time. You didn't hear it just now. Then go back and read it, obviously. Alright. Just got a couple of things here. I'm just picking up everything because we can sell all this stuff. Alright, so
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now?
exactly.
What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Wow, okay. You know what, who are you?
Blazes out of me, but who in the name of the Eternal are you? I'll have you know, I am Dr. Leora Blossom, the head of research and development, and you are standing in my lab, uninvited. Now, perhaps you couldn't tell by the empty lobby and general state of disarray, but this is no time to
I don't like this person already. How are you gonna say I'm in your lab uninvited when there is literal enemies in the next room that you're probably gonna have me kill to do some quests, and you're lucky you're standing behind this glass, because if you weren't, then you'd be dead already. Something's obviously going on here. You really assassin right now?
No, you're right. Listen, I'll be direct with you. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
See, now was that so hard? You could have had said that right off the bat. Was there anything you can do to help?
Yes, suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Didn't see any hostels on the way here from the entrance door. You could make a run
And
for it.
lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
At least call it what it is, lady. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now
Once
that's
again.
invaluable.
Like in these last episode, I said these people are terrible. They literally do not care about their workers at all. What goes on in these labs that would turn your research against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
You've a persuasion.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Alright.
Happily, of course.
I can take care of your problem, but I'll need to answer some of your questions.
Wait. You can't leave me here. What am I supposed to do? Execute my subordinates myself? How uncouth.
Alright, so the reason I did that is that I was going to see if I had anything on me. I don't think there's any persuasion, intimidation, hack. Yeah, I don't have any persuasion items on me. Let's see if Nakia has anything on her. Had weapon skills, persuasion +3. We'll just give her that for now. Actually, let me just go with my character stats real quick. So I do know my persuasion is pretty high right now. It is at 80, so there's literally no way I'm going to have it at 105. Alright, well, I'll just let her keep it, and we just won't find out in this playthrough.
Decided to help me, have you? Remember, my lab techs have turned quite frenzied following a unsuccessful experiment. It's making them quite
Fine,
violent.
I'll take care of your problems. I have the progressive story, but you're gonna have to answer some questions, bitch.
You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright, so yeah.
I hate to see it.
Hospital stick. Science is probably just fucking randomly beaten to death. For experiments, which we'll find out exactly what she was experimenting on, one way or another. I think our armor's at 95 right now, right? 92. But it's heavy armor, and I'll be honest with you, I don't like heavy armor, but this heavy armor actually kind of has some good mods on it. I don't remember if I put these mods on myself, but they don't reduce my sneak, which is one of the reasons why I don't like using them. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 600. I think that's even more damage than my... Yeah, it is. Huh. We'll actually replace that with the baton. I haven't shut off the ability of the baton yet. Memo, mind the gas canisters. Hello everyone, this is your Frinkle, I almost said Frinkle. Hello everyone, this is your friendly custodian staff authoring a primitive apology. The elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. There are quite a few of them, and only one of me, so I'm moving them in loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious, they're filled with sedatives, potential enough to put a hungry mama raptidon out cold. Thank you for understanding. After work bar meetup. Increase protection protocol. Okay, team, as we continue our new rounds of research and productive women, I am increasing the required safety gear for the lab workers involved. As some of you know, a few recent accidents involving subjects have left the workers maimed, scarred, and one worker has their left hand permanently discolored to a shade of lime green. Rizzo's research and development district lab is expected to continuously produce revolutionary advancements in the food and beverage industry. These measures will help us in further pursuits of that mission. Okay, so at this point, people have literally been getting hurt at one due to during drink, but they still decided to carry on with the experiment. So, like I said, they don't care about their workers. Now, there is a way to knock out everyone. The first time I did this, I did kill everyone. So, I'm going to try to actually go to the sedatives method. Since pretty much all of this part right here is pretty much...
Going silent.
Alright, I don't remember. This door doesn't lead to anywhere, I don't believe. At least to a locked door that I can't pick lock right now. Because I don't remember anyone being here. Upstairs leads to the inside. And this leads to nothing like I thought. Examine. This hop type once belonged to the Captain Phazon? Captain's Phazon. Phazon? Yeah, Phazon Byzantium last seen on Terra of Monarch standing much too close to the edge of this sulfur pit. Ooh. This ancestry should serve as a reminder of many terrible dangers found on Monarch. A further example of why no self-frozen house should ever visit. Monarch is a terrible place. Why can't I pick up the hat though? Out of the question. Right, like I said, there isn't anything really here. But I need to wait. What? Oh, I thought I said open for a second. I was like, huh? This leads to here, I believe. I think this is a science lab, but it's sealed shut right now. Or indented in. Or I think it's another way. It's an upstairs that I can go to without taking an elevator to get into that room. But I know it's sealed shut right now. So we're going to try to make our best. We're going to try to do our best to actually get past them. Now, good thing said, these AI isn't that smart because they're kind of crazed. I didn't really explain their gameplay last time around, but basically these aren't too much different from normal enemies that wield weapons, except these guys, they're extremely fast when they're like that. And they don't carry anything special. They usually carry like a saber, or they'll just use their hands, or they'll throw up these projectiles, which can be, you know, pretty. That's not the computer. Okay. Or they throw up these projectiles that are pretty nasty. They're like slow, they do damage to you. And they can throw. And it can throw it like multiple times. Okay. Sneaking. I think we're almost there. There seems to be a workbench and a computer in here. More parts. Model ship. We have a lot of this stuff, so I think we just go ahead and repair this armor up. Alright, so it's always 92. Huh, that was 95. Well, better than the armor that was in the video mission. Okay, he hasn't turned around at all, so we're good.
Rizzo's could
Go.
have helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
Oh, utility terminals over there.
Did I hear something? Maybe.
Oh, we tried.
You'll be happy. You're real funny. Give it to me. I just want to be your friend.
Okay, well, we killed a couple of them, but there's still some of them alive. We didn't have a choice that time. We got caught. Utility terminal's right through this door. Which is still barred shut. Okay. I thought I made a goof. I thought I goofed up earlier. Okay, I think... How do you get through here? I forgot. It's the way back. How do you get through here? Oh, well, we can kind of walk around some now. Normally. Don't think there's upstairs or anything in there to go through. We need to view live notes. View live notes. Send messages. Marketing lab. Stop immediately. I'm sending this message to both teams in marketing and production lab. I do not know the extent of squabbles, but they end here. If it weren't for the incredible productions. Oh, productions. My dumbass. If it weren't for the incredible projections, I think it was a J, but it's like cut off. Special Brown shows, we'd all be out of work after the embarrassment at the presentation. I expect more from both departments. What in blessed corporate law is all the commotion down there? Don't believe the Rocky Fuel combination transmission was scheduled for another week. Someone please inform me as to what the racket is all about. Better have a damn good reason for interruption by meeting with them. Sure, I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes, or people are going to start losing jobs. Damn. So she's not nice. She's like a kind of an asshole.
That's a lot more Rizzos than I ever want to see in my life.
We're gonna try to get through them without killing them still. We had to kill a couple, but I think we can get through this without killing any more. Yep. Sneak on past. Sneak on past. Alright, red terminal. Go ahead and consider this. Alright. Memo, new employee orientation. Welcome. Welcome. Insert here. We are happy to have you as a new mechanic / custodian at the listed location. It is your responsibility to ensure your location of employment is tidy and works like a charm. Your duties include, but are not limited to, cleaning all surfaces, regular maintenance of all machinery, restocking employees' break area, maintenance of all electrical systems, keeping inventories of your locations. Operational items reserved. Voluntary assistance for lab research as needed. Maintaining the documents for your possible successor. Okay. We know that sounds like a lot, but don't worry. Your just has kept through documents for your needs that you can find on this terminal. We hope you're excited to begin this most fulfilling career. And remember, how to be a janitor. Why does it type like that? Training. File corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. Wow. Logs. Okay. First day. I don't know who this is by, it doesn't say. Utility terminal. I've gotten 17 requests from the lab workers that I had to respond to, and also managed to find time to sweep, mop, and buff this whole place. I was thinking that the employee how-to document would help me with some of these machineries that I've never seen before in my life, but guess what? The asshole left it completely blank. Gas hookup. I got a request from Dr. Blossom to hook up the gas lines in some canisters. They were mixed with a heavy sedative for dispersal in the lower labs. Luckily, I've got enough experience cleaning all the muck that builds up around the vents to get it all done in a couple of days. Still, I wonder what needing this for. I think they took the last of the Rapidons. I think they took the last of the Rapidons out of the lab last week. I guess the phenomenon flavoring result weren't as promising as they hoped. Jackpots. I've read this stupid orientation document. I've been hoping they'd ask me to volunteer for something, and here it is. I get to be a taste tester for the new Spectrum flavor. I'm heading to the lab right after I fix the clog in the shower. So exciting. And that's it. Alright, well, we were able to put them to sleep, I believe. Yeah, they're asleep. Usually she says something though. So we didn't put, technical tracking. We didn't get all of them to sleep. Obviously we had to kill some, but usually she would say something. When I killed everyone last time, she was like, "Oh, that was a lot of gunshots I heard." Assuming you never got to get to the gas or some shit like that. But as you see, the guard never came back. So he probably fell to whatever was making all these people sick. Which seems to be the slugs poking out people's necks. Alright, looks like we have to get back up there, right? Dr. Blossom, yep. Take the elevator. Provari should be happy.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
The hell was that?
The question, this door is locked still. Okay. What? How did you... What? Whatever. I see dead bodies over there, so... No, what a perfect time to go ahead and check shit, right?
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom. You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Probably Pravarti. No boo. Okay, well, take all of her stuff out of her body.
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Search the immediate area. Although you distantly remember hearing gunshots over the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
You sure you heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal. As much though you're unable to deduce
What
any
an
further
awful
details.
place to die. What do you think happened to her?
5 kills and out before we can catch a glimpse of the covert. I expected more blood.
The killer might have been in a hurry. I guess that makes sense, if they were after something else.
Not really. It would make more sense to be blood everywhere if they were in a hurry. Wouldn't be able to kill and go. this? This looks like... Collect all 8 variants of Spectrum vodka. Ah, that's right. Last episode I was going around collecting the different variants of the vodka. This is what it's used for. Now there is a mission I can go ahead and start
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar... The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
that away. View download confirmation. Error. File deleted was successfully downloaded to the external data cartridge. Optional. Additional clues. Elsie on Hell's laptop. Apologies for the late notice, but was Bellamy? Whatever. Has requested to a tour of the facilities while she's visiting Eridanos at the house on Helen. Please prepare her arrival in the morning. Self. What you did again? I'm on last. You locate a bottle of Spectrum Black hidden in the of a musty shelf space in storage in her house last night. That can close to finally getting the Spectrum Gatling to work. What happened? He got all the way back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already in themselves with the fruity of one bad blackout later, and you are covered in primal vomit with the Spectrum Black. Get it together. Well, you're dead now, so. And there, don't leave over. Okay, well, this from earlier. Same text from earlier. Got some files. Some deleted. Parasite findings. Tests involved parasite and doubled slugs. Yeah, I wasn't going to try to say that. Slugs have produced astounding results even when compared against our most promising method of producing a bunch of chemical dependency from most of the slug secrets product dopamine more effective than anything on record. Further tests will continue researching how much of the compound we can introduce to the subject and observe the effects. Despite our less than ideal presentation to administrations, the product has for two main reasons as mentioned before. This product will produce the boozy feel good stimulus like no other, but most importantly, the not pheromones. Pheromones makeups is completely unique, which means that there are no regulations surrounding its classification. The idea of a completely addictive product with zero loss running it is certainly justified. Sorry guys, I'm not the best reader in the world.
These people. Now I'm doubly intrigued.
Me too. Alright, so really quick, there is bottles around here that we can go ahead and pick up real fast so we can start the side mission, which should be in our task. Or I could be wrong. I could have sworn there was bottles in here. Last time I did this, there was bottles in here in the facilities, and I went to go pick them up when I started the mission, but I guess not. We'll go around, try to see if we can find any. So we're gonna use a discrepancy to search anything we can. Oh, hold on, I saw something. I saw a thing. I thought I saw a thing. There's a thing, there's one of those things in here from Gorgon DLC's odds over here.
It's not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous slug research report 1. Subject, a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. It's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Alright, so basically, if you did go on and read most of that stuff, well, there you go, I collected one of those special bottles. If you read most of that stuff, or tried to hear me read it, you know that basically they were doing the testing for those slugs here, basically, that's making people smile and shit. So yeah, they were testing on that. And I guess this new Spectrum Brown flavor, yeah, that's what it was. That's why I probably never heard from that janitor again. Full pistol. Both of these guns, very, very good weapons. As a matter of fact, we can, like I said about this build, I don't know if I said it earlier, but about this build that's really cool is that since my science skill's up to 100, I can basically use guns too. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess, I won't be using any of the pistols, but I will be using a long-range gun that we can get. So, let's look here.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
There's a cut in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, but you're not quite sure what.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in. Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
This is what we have Pavardi along. She goes to great and said, "Where are you, Pavardi? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. You, give me a hug too." Both of you get bops on the head. There you go. There you go. The blood isn't anything. You'll be alright. Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Hey. Alright, so we have 4 of those things now. 4 of the vodkas. I'm gonna try one more time because it did look like it did give us something. So, still nothing. We'll come back to here later. We can collect different colored vodkas around the world. As you see here, we have red, orange, violet, and black. We still need green, blue, indigo. Yeah, we still need green, blue, indigo, and yellow. So we need 4 more. We already have the first 4, so that's pretty good if I do say so myself. We can go ahead and go back through this time around, since everyone's, you know, knocked out here. Because they're pretty much dead. Everyone's knocked out here. We can go ahead and go back around. Like I said, there's a way to get down there without going to the elevator, I think, if I can remember correctly. Some stuff in here. I think that's just junk, so we'll just take it to sell. There's a vending machine out there, so we just sell it there. Yep, there we go. Stairs. Alright, so... oh, he must have came out and died. Whoops. Sorry. Well, they're gonna die anyway. And it didn't give me an extra XP either. I thought if you put the gas on them, since it was pretty much knocking them out, that, because I don't think they'd get up for the rest of the DLC. You know, you'd get some XP for it. At least for the ones you didn't kill, but oh well. Here's some knocked out ones. Just checking to see if they have any vodka on them. Of course, we're going to check around the labs too to make sure there's any laying down at plain sight, because the black one was definitely laying down at plain sight earlier from the last episode. And it doesn't look like there's anything here. Doesn't look like we're going to come across anything. I think we're good. Let's look at today's incidents. Ooh, this lottery. I'll just let you guys read that. Got tired of reading. Go ahead and pause if you want to read it. Right. Alright, we can go ahead and get up out of here. No need to be here anymore. We've done our job, we've done our work, we've done what we can. So I have to report back to the administrators some. Well, while we're here, we can go ahead and do this side mission right here. Since we're here already. We have to take care of all of this and check out all that stuff. Heck, we recent appointments. Name, sage name. Ruth, product presentation. Oh. Sounds about right. Not sure why that was hackable. It seems like everyone knows that she was doing that in this. So, not sure why that's a secret. Going through another loading screen. Loading screens are great in this game. Sometimes.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't know what a wasquito is. I don't particularly want to know what a wasquito is. We're about to go find out, aren't we?
We sure are, so I'll have to get introduced to a new enemy type, kind of. I'm gonna go ahead and take out our hammer for this one. And we're gonna solve some of these issues. First thing we have getting Samian armor. The swarms. These are kind of similar to the mantiplayer swarms, I guess. But like I said, since our intimidation factor is up, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get that up some, that we can actually make these things afraid of us and they'll back off, because they do come in swarms. And later on, we'll see that there's going to be a lot of them in the swarm that's going to be coming at us. So first things first, let's go ahead and look at this. Aha, I can just hack this. Recall X. Yep, just recall them. Stop them. And we get a level up. We level up to level 35. Our companions get perks now. We can go ahead and put all of 10 of our levels into intimidation. Now our creature and terrify chance goes up by 10. Right. First thing we did. So we don't have to worry about killing the automechs now, which is why we got so much XP for them. So next thing is next, we have some dead saplings, which I believe we're going to have to use our amplifier for.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tank. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standard. Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Right. And it looks like we have one more to do, which is go to the fried consoles, which might be the harder one to do here. Or am I mistaken? Nope. I am mistaken.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of short
That's
outage most
5%.
likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
You know
Taste
you're
it.
liable to get sick doing that.
Shh. Pavardi, I know. It's super sugary with the sweet tang of purple berry and a bunch of other tropical flavors all mixed together. Meshes well with the faint flake of oil.
You know you're liable to
Yeah.
get... You know you're
Okay,
liable...
you gonna say anything? Alright, I thought you were gonna say anything. Perform chemical analysis.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Inspect the console. It looks like several of the electric panels were removed and then fastened back into place orderly. Leave. Might be dyslexic. Alright, so that finishes that side mission. We can go back and complete that side mission when we come back through the orchard. But one of the things we do want to do is that we are going to have to deal with the mosquito walks. If we don't deal with this now, then we're going to have to deal with them for pretty much the rest of the DLC. So we're going to go ahead and deal with those. These things are annoying. Or I should say they can be annoying. I'm pretty dealing with them pretty well right now, but these things can get annoying. Oh, this part is not. This part is definitely not what I like. So hopefully, though, one thing about this is that these mechs won't attack you. So we actually, they'll just help you defeat this. Which the first playthrough I didn't do. These things blind you, man. Ah, shit. I fucked up. I hit one of them by accident. And it didn't go that far. More action for me. Down. Alright, well, they still attacked us. But like I said, though, you know, before I did that, they wouldn't have attacked us. Because they were just doing their job. Actually, we could have just walked on past, but XP is XP, and I like killing things. I don't think there's anything over here, is there? Nah. Caution. Pollinization swarm is in use in this area. Unauthorized personnel may be killed at their own expense.
Oh, hey! Are those wasp-keto hives? Don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
You better. Alright, there seems to be some enemies here. Oh, fast travel location discovered the hive.
Trying to infect. I just wanted to make you smile.
I want to be your friend.
And they took care of them pretty easily. I just want to be your friend. I know you did, buddy. Which is why you tried to throw up on me and attack me. But you didn't know what you was doing.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Scan the chemical makeup of this
Food is
multi-tool.
comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
Inspect casing. We'll go to nail out, engineer, construct a lever to remove the panel, strength, tear the plate off, tear it off. Using your phenomenal strength, you tear the plate off, revealing a slug logo underneath. This means that someone was working for Slug used this.
What did you find, Cap?
There's a few old traces. Still a multi-fuel. Could be from the docks, you know? It's likely that Hurley saw was a Slug employee lie. I figured out the person who set up this trap was Rizzo himself. I hate to say it, but I don't think I learned a whole lot about where this thing originated from.
Slug runs the hotels. And the spaceport. And Law knows what else. So that don't exactly narrow it down.
Shut up, I know that Pravarti.
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company?
Well, if anything,
I'm
open
going.
that, let's see what's in it. No, let's see what's in it.
I'm going.
On my way.
Call them back, because they will just stand there forever if you don't call them back. Abort the pollination cycle. Check recent activity. Real funny. Okay, alright, let's read. Might be real funny. Hilda. Generally, when two coworkers get blasted out of their minds on Spectrum vodka and one of them makes a joke about how wild it would be if someone put a wasp and mosquito together, doesn't wake up the next day with a promotion and a couple 100,000 rabbit insects on his back porch. I can appreciate a good joke as much as the next guy, but I got a message earlier today about making sure I increase quarterly yields. And it wasn't from you. If you wanted to, I don't know, bail me out sooner rather than later, I'd be much obliged. Okay, that's kind of funny. Bail me out, hold on. I'll put it bluntly, this place is one bad key press away from a total disaster. Earlier today, I accidentally selected the begin cycle function on this terminal. The cycle just activated. No password, no protection. No password protection, no confirmation message, nothing. As it so happened, there was a scheduled tour making its way through the bottom that moment. Somehow that idiot groundskeeper extermination machine got activated, giving the mosquitoes something that wasn't the tour guide, wasn't the tour group. Those people barely got away with their lives, and I don't think we'll be so lucky next time. A supervisor has apparently scheduled me for some kind of standard medical treatment, but when I come back, I better have a message from you apologizing for not responding to my messages and containing an immediate transfer to somewhere that isn't here. I've had enough. Apology. I reread my last message to you, and I feel I owe you the deepest and most heartfelt apology. I have been such an entitled bore since I received this promotion. In reality, I shouldn't have been thanking you to observe the day-to-day coming and going of these creatures as majestic, as wild as ours. Great honor. Congratulations on your promotion, by the by. I would have thought I'd be mad, especially considering how this was possible to your position. Since that treatment, I found it difficult to stay mad about much of anything. Hope you enjoy Byzantium. It seems like she got on that slug stuff. Unfortunate. Return to root. I like reading some of these messages, some of these weapons. Some of these messages are quite funny. And we have some Spectrum Yellow, so we found our 5th bottle. We need 3 more. Nothing else seems worth here. Don't see any bottles laying around. Can't just walk through here. Wish we could though. Alright, so all we need to do is head back to the administration. Oh, hold on. So we have the audio thing for their golden ticket.
Behold Rizzo's all-natural orchards. Trademark. Unlike our competitors, who think they can do better than nature, we let nature take its course, only better. Instead of the lowly honeybee, at Rizzo's we have crossbred wasps and mosquitoes to create the all-natural wasquito. Copyright. With their elongated proboscises and stingers, these hardy insects are capable of both pollinating our lovely fragrant fruit flowers while at the same time defending them from any and all pests that might harm them in any way. It's an all-natural solution to an all-natural problem. And do not pick any fruit in the orchards. Should you encounter a swarm of mosquitoes on your trip through the orchards, please refrain from defending yourself. Mosquitoes are expensive to breed and maintain, and any damage to the swarms will be billed directly to you, or to your next of kin as appropriate. If you are caught outside during a pollinization cycle, Rizzo's recommends entering the fetal position and or feigning death. Speaking of death, Rizzo's also recommends avoiding the electric containment field surrounding the hive. Mosquitoes are averse to the charge and will not come near the field, but most humans cannot sense changes in air current. Rizzo's assumes no responsibility for any visitor electrocutions.
Okay. So, oh, I thought if I just ran into it. Alright, so we're gonna walk our way back because there's a little bit of stuff we can do here. First thing first, I think we can actually go through there. Through one of these. I forget which one it was. I don't know if it was this one over here or this one over here. Try this one. I think it's this one. Puzzle hedges. Yep, this is the maze.
They got a hedge maze? Captain, we gotta.
Pavardi says we need to go, so we're gonna go. Hello. Samuel. Okay.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them.
You should watch your tongue. My killing hand gets itching when people raise their voices.
Laws alive! Rizzo's has finally sent their strong armors, I see. Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo's staff. Are you not with Rizzo's? Bah! I've lived in Byzantium long enough to read between your words. Here's your filthy money. Since you're already here, perhaps I can sweeten the pot even further. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions.
You mentioned working together.
I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Halcyon? Dude, Helen's dead. How do you know this?
Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum Original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
You know what? I don't like Rizzo's, so I'll actually do
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
Alright.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the service technician lately? Clever, aren't we? Should be careful. Making accusations like that could get a body into a lot of trouble. Anyway, forget it. You aren't the person I was looking for. You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something, and I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that. I think.
Oh, I get it. You're after the prize in the center of the hedges, too.
Shh! Not so loud! Ah, damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize. You've caught me.
Yeah.
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market?
No, I just remember that I don't care. Let's pretend I never asked. Low key, though.
Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations.
Fair enough. Well, enough about that.
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
Okay, who are you?
Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
Okay, you mentioned contact.
I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business.
Hurled off the side of Eridanos, you say. Let's hope it's not that guy's wife from earlier. Alright. Well, we can try to solve this thing. It is right over there. So it's going to be a lot of jumping. And there's enemies here, so...
Wrapped among the rocks.
What did Pavardi just say? She like whispered something just now. Pavardi's great, man. You don't like her character, man. Who are you?
Look out, friendo! Check on your time! Just wanna be your friend!
Oh, damn. Oh, he took one for the team. Another one.
Everyone all right? Just wanted to make you smile!
We're right there, so we're almost there. Almost there, sweetie.
Here they come!
I can't hear you! Just wanna be your friend!
Wait, why did the one all the way over there get attracted? Oh, that did. Come on. Alright, well, they're dead now. Alright, Pavardi, I'm gonna need you to do something very
That's not possible.
simple. That is possible.
Wish
Go
I
over
could.
there.
Got it.
Making tracks.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, won't work.
Well, now we all got hit by the damn thing. They didn't want to take one for the team. And we got
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, I went to Pavardi had to say just now. Dang it. Oh well. I can always go back and read it. Pick up certificate. Congratulations, explorer. You reached the center of the purple berry. Puzzle has your specifics entitles you to a 5% discount on certain Rizzo's products. They select Rizzo's vendor machine. Note that the promise of a discount is non-binding, and any failure to find Rizzo's machine includes said discount by the responsibilities of the holder, not the Rizzo's company, and attempts to force a discount or dispute on the ground of certification would execute in the full extent of lethal force. Damn. You about to get hit with lethal force just because you wanted a discount. Captain Robbins. This thing looks like a fucking machete. 340 damage. Hold on, I need to equip this real quick. That thing was real big, man. Look at this thing. That's different from all the other ones. Side name is what that for his brother. Does a decent amount of damage. I'll use it a little bit because this thing looks cool too. It's a lot thicker. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, there's discrepancy. You guys come back here.
Timeline discrepancy. Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzo's and should not be in common use.
Notice the glass bottle contains some of the seedlings, half buried in dirt. As you turn it over, you find a label on the bottom that reads property of Ren holds. Jeez. Looks like the person who took the original didn't hide the check so well. And his bottle. But it said to explore more, right? If I'm correct. But honestly, I don't really want to, no. I know it seems like it got to the middle of the maze very fast, but that was pretty much luck. So I don't remember how to get out. You know what? See some of our abilities.
I am a storm.
Easy. I get trash. Can always come back here. I don't want to expect this area really. Just trying to find a way out right now. Damn, I tried. Alright, so get back to the middle. I think we're almost out. Crouch here. Hey, see, we came across this person, I think. What do we do? Oh, hey, buddy.
I'm glad you're back. The sooner I gain your assistance, the sooner... I'm sure you have questions. Has there been any progress? Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has no interest in giving their property, however old, away for free.
Come on, Captain, it'll be fun! Not like they got Mantiqueens waiting around the corner or anything.
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze is deadly by design. And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is mined and rife with murderous mechanicals.
So, okay.
Well, don't consider
let me get this straight. They designed a maze. That's so retarded though. They designed a maze so you go and find, you know, the prize, right? Oh, we already know who got it though. It's a dude. It's So you should feed it back to him. He's nearby. So they designed a maze with a prize in the middle, but they don't want you to get the prize in the middle. So instead of just making a really big maze, which they could have easily done, they decided to make a pretty easily solved maze. And they're just like, we're going to, you know, just fill the place with, you know, infected people, mines, and combat droids that can possibly kill people, you know, try to get our prize. All over some vodka, you know, the original vodka. That doesn't make any sense. Rizzo's is some trash. It's like all the corporations are like secretly disabled or some shit. Oh, got a lockbox here. Sorry, I was looking at my phone.
Easy.
Take all that stuff. Hello again. Pretty sure I looked at that. Yep. Hello.
Hello again, youngster. You're certainly doing a lot of running to and fro. Don't overexert yourself. The waspitos can smell weakness.
Well, I already took care of that problem. Yeah, but you know, I found this bottle, says it's yours.
There that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt.
Found it real close to where I should have found the Rizzo's original. Strange, huh?
I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git.
Well, I leveled up my intimidation for a reason, so you can either hand that thing over. Actually, I'll just...
Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
Alright. So now we can either give it to Samuel, he's gonna sue the place, or we can give it to the other person. Don't really care which one I give it to. Also, in my other playthrough, I actually didn't do the side missions completely, as I didn't know who Samuel was. That's why I was like, oh my god, Samuel. I was actually looking for this man, like, all over the town. I was like, who the hell is Samuel? It's over there. Mosquitoes. Oh, they can in. You jump my guy over there. Hold on, let's help my guy real quick.
Incoming!
Oh yeah, these things like they explode in fire too, you know. Why mosquitoes, man? I kind of want to take that, but at the same time, I might use a gun later. Too many blows to the eyes have made it harder for you to see things far away. Range weapon skills -10? Usually it's like -1. I'm gonna reject that. I really don't need any more perks. You gotta love how in the hard difficulties, all of those things are permanent. You get those and you can't decline them. Which means you have to play real careful, like. Little sprite. Alright, I'll admit, I kind of think the little sprites are kind of cute sometimes. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute to me.
I'm glad you're back. The sooner I get... I'm sure you have questions.
Have the original. Here you go.
Finally! Where have you been all my life, my darling? You and I will make quite a team, won't we? Your pay, good freelancer. I shall win this case in your honor.
Did I hear something about pay? I heard something about pay.
Forest Mills thanks you for handing the original over, as do I. Perhaps this suit will finally be enough to rest Rizzo's grasp from Eridanos.
You know what? You're from Byzantium. And, I just noticed something about Byzantium. I killed everyone in that town. So... And you didn't give me all the bits you could have given me, so you deserve to die. Hey, lady. Where you at? There you are. Are you mad at me?
The Spectrum original appears to have vanished, as it shall from the history books. An unfortunate waste, but at least it won't be missed, like everything in this colony.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I won't do that to the guy. I'm a savage. I am a savage. I am a savage. But I am not that much of a savage. We'll reload that save. There'll probably be hella people like, oh, I can't believe. Alright. Sorry for that once again. Texting. Alright, so that finishes that. Look at the sprats. Look at them.
Okay, going quiet.
You can't tell me. Once we get a good look at their eyes, we'll get a pretty good look at their eyes later on. Tartarus, what? So we have to report back. I think we've done everything we can here. Besides, you know, getting back to the little thing so we can get the gun, which we'll do later because we don't have all of it yet. Like I said, in our playthrough, we'll go over the options. Okay, I know you saw that freaking just random bodies piled up just now. That was kind of funny. Aw, this poor Sprat. Look at him. Look at his eyes, bruh. I don't know. I think they're kind of cute. That's me, though. They're mostly innocent. They're basically just rats. Space rats. Sprats. Making. Oh wait, we forgot. Oh, we forgot to check in. We have to go back. Gotta go back. Gotta tell him what actually happened. Gotta tell him that the dude wasn't sabotaging anything. It was just his lazy.
Wow.
Completely forgot. The texture of that reminded me of not even the PS2, more like the PS1.
What do you think
Jesus,
you're doing?
Oh God. Whatever I want,
Let me catch you again, all right?
Yeah, go sit down somewhere. This man came out random. This man came out with
You're
the
back,
hands
I
at
see.
me.
Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off. I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them. How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
Alright, I've completed my investigation.
I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Slug was mixing with the fertilizers, which ended up killing the saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I took care of the auto mix.
I see you left a few of them intact even. Smashed more than I'd like, but I guess I'm glad you didn't obliterate them all.
Never did like leaving a job half-finished myself, but that's me.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
I mean, I guess they were really just trying to kill everything.
Reckon they've got something in common with the waspitos then. Probably why Slug just set the mechanicals to attack everything. Eventually, they'd kill our pollinizers.
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Oh my god. Is there a way to manually initiate a pollinization cycle?
Well, yes. It's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards.
Yep,
You're a professional inspector, and all you've got to say is no idea?
Okay.
Laws. Well, what's done is done.
I'm not even a professional inspector, first
right
of all.
Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Hey, would you look at that? All of a sudden, I have an urge to just pay Slug. How about that?
Yes. And Slug will go back to making sure your shipments get safely to you. That's satisfactory, right, Inspector? Right?
Damn. First of all, it's a 1 against 2. You have weapons. You probably have something you could use. It's kind of funny how, like, we both got intimidated. They're like, oh shit. Oh, you serious? Lady, don't worry, lady. Don't worry. I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Fortunately, I can't get inside there, but don't worry. I'm gonna pick up these, though. Alright, so we completed pretty much everything we can in the orchards, I want to say. I don't think there's anything else to be done other than getting that science weapon. Look at them textures, boy. Look at them PS1 textures over there. I see it in the sign. We're going to start loading in a second because I can also see it right there. There you go. Load it in. That was a lot better. Microsoft Paint looking. Anyway. All the way back. We can actually fast travel there, but I want to walk back. So I want to check on something. Hop, hop, hop like a bunny do, and a hop, hop, hop. SML, used to watch that a lot. Random, I know, and textures take a while loading on this DLC sometimes, don't they? Oh my god, look at the hotel. Oh my god, the textures, bro. You see the hotel just now? Jesus. Where am I going? Where am I going? I want to go somewhere. I think we're good, actually. Nope. Yeah, we're good. Sometimes those freaking, like, corrupted people, they'll spawn in the town. And there's a guy over here that has some interesting dialogue if you help him out before he gets killed. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's Raptidons. his head. I missed.
Did we win?
Oh.
How exciting.
Who in the name of the law was supposed to be watching the wilderness checkpoint?
You?
Whew.
Is there
Thanks
anything?
for the help
Okay.
back there. I've actually never fired a gun before. Is this ringing in your ears normal?
What? What
Well,
did you say?
I guess that answers that question. Still, I had to be alive to be able to go deaf later. I'm not sure if I actually hit any shots. If you hadn't intervened, could have been bleak.
Seems like Sub's job. Seems like it'd be Slug's job to keep a horde of Raptidons from getting this far.
I'm just as confused as you are. Someone should have been on shift to see them coming. Ms. Vargas
You know, I
probably
just
have a better idea
realized
of
you
what
owe me a
happened.
little bit
What do you
more than
mean?
the thanks, buddy. Weapon maintenance and ammo
Oh.
ain't cheap.
You know, they warned me about freelancers, but I forgot what they said. Also, who they were. Anyway, here.
Good. Appreciate it. Take care. Alright, so... Dang, look at that, bro. We cut both of their heads off.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Nasty.
Maybe there's another way through.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Vivardi. Forgot that there's this horde that last time I just pick blocked my way through. I had 100 pick lock my other build. Well, there has to be another way in here. Almost fell off. I don't think we can fall off, but we're not going to find that out. Nope. Anything up? Oh, duh. Ladder. Work smarter, not harder. Early in here, though. Got some energy cells. See him? Evan, remember cards tonight. Can't talk. Evan, remember cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll set a Raptidon loose in here with you. I'm kidding, but don't forget you here. I need help. Can be down. Runger 3. She had me writing field reports for her all week. Oh wait, 98? That's pretty good. I don't think I have a 98 helmet on right now, do I? I have a 95 helmet on, but it's also light armor. This is heavy armor, but I don't care. Hell, I should be wearing heavy armor with this big ass hammer on my back. Oh, isn't your thing? Oh, it's a lie. I thought it was intimidation. I think that's Sam's thing. You can have this helmet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and port back to Administrator Liu. Halcyon Hell versus the Brainers, Chapter 12, Murder 1. Ironic, ain't it?
What floor would you like to visit?
To the penthouse suite, please.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Right, if it's brown, drink it down. And look at that, look at that. You see little worms? Definitely what's causing it. I actually never noticed that before. I haven't really paid too much attention to these things. I usually like start looking at my phone or something, but I never noticed little worms in there. Alright. Rizzo's manager. Confront the intruder. Recording. Okay.
I don't
Nope.
think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You want to maybe let him know we're here?
Or alternative. Hello? Hello? You think you heard a gunshot, do you? Hey!
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, it's not what it looks like.
Whoa, it's not what. Give me a reason why I shouldn't kill you.
No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. I'll give you two.
And they're 8.
First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
We've got time. Tell me everything.
It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
You tell me what you know, or they'll have to rinse your remains out of that mascot outfit.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The pilot house complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Okay. Usually I wouldn't let people live like that, but I like your helmet, so we'll let you live. Plus, you know, if he wasn't telling the truth and we threatened him like that with literal death, he knows we can find him. He knows we can kill him. And oh, look at the toss. How did the toss? We just got back. We didn't even pick this up. How did this get back here already? It's evidence. Got the bottle. Is that evidence too? The bottle? I don't know. And we have a little needler thing. Why can't we pick this up? I don't know. And some gloves. Never really noticed any of that stuff sitting on the table.
Right. I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-mosquitoes are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
And more than a few eyes, doesn't that bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But you have my attention.
Mr. Dr. Blossom is dead.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist. And
a drunk. And a murderer.
We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
Let's not leap to conclusions. I don't know who's behind her death. All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's R&R and DD lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
What were you going to show her during the tour? She spent a little time at the orchards. I found evidence she was at a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
I'll let you know if I learned anything else. Oh wait, hold on. She stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
You can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. Our thief has resources.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
This happened just before the mosquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
I'll let you know if I learn anything
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Yeah, why was there a suspicious-looking mascot?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
There was a Rizzo's manager poking my room. I'd like to know why.
I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
Pretty. You got a serious security problem in this hotel.
Cedric has a security problem in this hotel. But your point is well taken. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
He didn't, as he didn't kill me. I'll take your word for it.
Was there anything else?
I'll do that. Level 36. This will be our last 10 points you spend, and another perk. We'll go ahead and put everything into that. Like I said, intimidation. Now, our stats might be a little bit different next time you see me, as I might have 10 less persuasion and 10 more intimidation, so we get that sweet 100 in intimidation. So we have Terrifying Cuban gives us a 10% crit chance, which is pretty damn good. But anyway, I think that will be all for today's episode and for the stream. Oh, hold on. Apply that. Thank you. And we'll see what perk they're gonna get. I think we just want that. Yeah. I don't really want it or need anything else, so I'll just take that. All right. We have a lot of health. Help for Jen, like 90. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The next one we'll go and see about that meeting spot and exactly what that mascot was doing in the room. He was looking up for something. Maybe he was looking for the needler, maybe he was looking for some evidence, maybe he was looking for us. We'll see about that next time in the next stream and the next episode. I will see you guys then.